I studied at St. Scholastica's College on Leon Ginto Street in Manila. It's one of those places people proudly call historic. Before it was a school, it was a wartime sanctuary. During the Japanese occupation, soldiers hid there. Many never left. The buildings were bombed, burned, then rebuilt, layer upon layer, without ever being truly cleared. Some places don't forget what they've absorbed. The little theater sat quietly inside the high school building. People loved it. I never trusted it. The moment you stepped inside, something felt wrong. The air was cooler than the rest of the building. Sound didn't travel properly. Even laughter seemed to lose its strength halfway through the room, like the space refused to carry joy for too long. During my senior year, one of my classmates became director of the theater group. That gave us excuses to skip class, rehearse late, linger backstage longer than necessary. That's when the small things began. Footsteps on the catwalk above the stage when no one was there. Seats creaking as if someone had just stood up when the rows were empty. The sound of fabric dragging lightly across the wooden floor. Once, while cleaning up after rehearsal, I saw someone standing at the edge of the stage. A woman. Still. Watching. I blinked. She was gone. I told myself I was tired. Old buildings make sounds. Old lights play tricks. The celebration after our final play was loud and careless. Cameras flashed everywhere. Backstage lights flickered, but no one paid attention. Until the photos came back. One picture stopped everything. Between two girls stood a figure that hadn't been there. A woman-shaped silhouette. Headless. Floating. Her dress looked old, too old to be part of a costume. It glowed faintly, like light was passing through it. No feet touched the ground. No shadow followed her. Everyone who saw the photo felt the same thing. Not fear. Suffering. A deep, aching sadness that sat heavy in the chest. The little theater was blessed soon after. I never went back inside. After graduation, I took a vacation in the province. Distance helped. Or at least I thought it did. When I returned to Manila, unemployed, restless, I spent long afternoons alone at home. That's when the dream came. I stood at the foot of a narrow wooden bridge. The sky above was an unnatural blue, flat and smooth, like it had been colored with crayons. Pine trees surrounded the far end. Mist clung to my skin. She stood there. This time, she had a face. Young. Calm. Tired. She wore the same dress from the photograph. As I crossed the bridge, I sensed something beneath it. A vast emptiness. Waiting. I refused to look down. When I reached her, she spoke softly. She warned me not to go somewhere I had mentioned casually days before, a spiritual seminar held outside the city, near forested land. Her voice wasn't angry. It was urgent. Then I woke up, gasping. I decided not to go. The seminar happened without me. The first night, the power went out just after sunset. Candles were lit. The organizers said it was intentional. Part of the experience. Then people started hearing things. Whispers just behind the ear. Soft laughter near the ground. Movement in the dark that disappeared when stared at directly. By the second night, no one slept well. One friend woke up unable to move, his chest tight, breath shallow. He felt weight on his legs, light but deliberate. Tiny hands pressed into his arms, his ribs, his throat. He said they spoke to him. Not loudly. Whispering. Calling him Deo. In the morning, his body was marked with small bruises, rounded, fingertip-sized impressions along his wrists and ankles. Another attendee ran screaming from the meditation hall, claiming something low and hunched had crawled out from beneath the floorboards. When they checked, there was nothing there. Only disturbed soil beneath the structure. By the third night, several people were feverish. Weak. One woman collapsed mid-chant, insisting something was pulling her feet, trying to drag her backward. The elders said the land had been disturbed. They said the group had offended the Nonos Ponso. Not monsters. Guardians. Ancient things that do not like being acknowledged without respect. Offerings were made. Apologies whispered into the soil. Prayers spoken carefully, without arrogance. Even then, not everyone recovered. Some said they were followed home. Small footsteps at night. Shadows darting low along walls. The sensation of tiny hands tugging blankets just as sleep arrived. One friend stopped speaking entirely. He only said, "They noticed us." When I heard all of this, my hands went cold. I thought of the bridge. The pine trees. The way she hadn't blocked my path, only redirected it. I never went to that seminar. I never asked questions. I focused on my career instead. She never appeared in my dreams again. But sometimes, late at night, when a sudden chill raises goosebumps across my skin for no reason at all, I remember the way the little theater swallowed sound. And I wonder if she never haunted us at all. Maybe she was warning us. Maybe she was trying to save at least one person. And maybe she's still standing there, waiting.